We begin, though, with that dangerous and deadly winter storm sweeping across the country.
Yeah, get this. The winter blast is blanketing millions with snow now hitting the East Coast. This is a live picture from the nation's capital. The conditions so dangerous, a Delta flight slid off the tarmac at Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport.
And look at how much snow it dropped in the Midwest. Cars just buried. More than 200,000 without power from Kansas to Virginia. We have team coverage. Rob is tracking the storm. But let's first go to ABC's Stephanie Ramos in Washington, where the snow is starting to pile up. Stephanie, good morning.
It certainly is. Good morning, guys. The deadly winter storm is now here in D.C. and the snow is falling fast, more than an inch per hour. The storm really impacting millions of people. Overnight, slide-offs, slick roads, and stranded drivers as this major winter storm hits the East Coast. In Maryland, just outside D.C., snow-covered highways causing this car to smash into a utility pole. This bus stranded on the shoulder. The snowfall expected to dump up to 10 inches on the nation's capital today. In the Ohio Valley, a plane skidding off the tarmac this morning at Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport. Officials saying, thankfully, no one was injured. In the Midwest, St. Louis receiving its biggest snowfall in 5 years. Other parts of Missouri accumulating more than 20 inches of snow in just over 30 hours. That inclement weather leading to whiteout conditions, triggering multiple crashes, leaving at least 4 people dead and more than 50 others injured statewide. Crews struggling to keep up. State troopers responding to more than 3,000 calls for help.
Our biggest problem in this storm has been the intensity. The roads got slick fast, and it's impossible for us to keep up.
At the St. Louis airport, crews working tirelessly to keep runways cleared. In Indiana, blowing snow nearly blinding drivers. Police responding to more than 100 crashes and dozens of slide-offs. This semi overturned on I-65 outside of Indianapolis. Virginia's governor declaring a state of emergency. The D.C., Maryland, Virginia areas expecting downed trees, power outages, and major impacts on the roads. Whit.
All right, Stephanie Ramos for us in Washington. We appreciate it. Let's get right to Rob Marciano with a check of what we can expect over the next few hours. Rob.
It'll be increasing. That's the main focus here. We've got a coastal low developing, and that means the northwest part of that. We'll see some frontal genesis, if you want to get technical. D.C. back through Arlington, Charlottesville. This is the area where the snow will be increasing as we go through the next 3 to 4 hours. There's also an upper level low component to this. In St. Louis, we're still getting another snow band sliding through this. So a wide reach with this system. And we've got winter storm warnings from Cincinnati back through Washington, D.C., now extended to just into southern New Jersey, but Virginia and North Carolina, icing situation there, and that's where the power outages are really going to start to climb here over the next several hours, especially across parts of North Carolina. We could see another 0.3 to 0.4 of an inch of ice. We've already seen upwards of a half an inch of ice there. And look at the snow. 6 p.m. tonight, still coming down in D.C., the back edge of it, and through Pittsburgh. And once it moves out, finally, late tonight, tomorrow, cold air coming in behind this. It's going to be no joke from New York to Boston as well. Temperatures tomorrow morning will feel like they're in the teens. Eva, over to you.
All right, we're going to be watching that one for sure.